Right, so this week we're going to look at Module 4, and Module 4 is looking at energy in life. So something like this orange here. We consume this to get energy, right? How do we turn this into useful fuel for our body? How do we turn this into ATP, which our muscle cells use to fire and our brain cells use to fire, and it really drives all the processes within our body. But then we look at this and I say, well, what made this, right? It didn't, Fred Meyer didn't make it, right? No, it came from a plant, okay? So what does a plant do? How does a plant create this fuel for us to then consume? So if you look around right now, all these plants are utilizing the sun's energy, right? It's harnessing the sun's energy so that it can then form sugar. So all these plants are harnessing the sun's energy, and it's taking that energy along with carbon dioxide, right? So you know that we exhale carbon dioxide. Well, the plants around us use that and the sun's energy, and then water absorbed through the roots to undergo photosynthesis. And through photosynthesis, it forms oxygen, which we then inhale, and also sugar, right? Sugars that we consume, such as fruit and vegetables, or that other animals consume. And then if you eat meat, you would then consume that animal and harness the energy from that meat. So we're all interlinked here. So we're going to look at not only how we undergo metabolism and how we break down food into useful nutrients and useful fuel to run our body, but also how do plants do it? Because they're equally important. If we can understand the machinery with which plants operate and how they're creating these wonderful things for us to then consume, right? It's a whole different appreciation, as well as understanding that the interplay between plants and animals, right? So as we are consuming oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide, these plants around us are removing that carbon dioxide from the air, from the atmosphere, and producing oxygen. So this chapter is going to be a really great way to look at how we work in concert with plants and how we fuel our body, but also how plants fuel their structures.